Leslie, you really want me to be nice to this kid? Seriously, some things just never change. Hello everybody. How are you all doing out there? Welcome back to my channel. I hope this video is finding you well. My name, for those of you who do not know, is Andrew, and I am knee-ass deep in some reflection in this November of 2020. Today I'm going to be reacting to another writing video that I made 6 years ago. Last week had me dragging 2014 Andrew through the mud, and Leslie over at the Nerdy Narrative tells me I have to be nicer to him this week. We'll see what happens. While we're on the topic of Leslie though, special thanks to Leslie for reading every chapter of this draft that I am writing for National Novel Writing Month this year. Additional special thanks goes out to Jessie at the Bookish Mom and Liz at Galactic Reads for just watching my videos and encouraging me and enjoying my writing journey as much as I am enjoying reflecting on it. And super extra special thanks out to my friend Rachel, who has not only done all of my tutorials and prompts, she is also writing her own first book and has offered to help me with my subtitles. So thanks, Rachel. That really saves me a lot of time, and I'm really appreciative of that. So I have no idea what today's video is about to bring. We are not going to find out if I just keep sitting here yapping. So without further ado, let's get right on in. Okay, so we are back here on my channel. This video is just called NaNoWriMo Day 3. I know you can't see that because I just have the piece of screen on just me. Skillet sweatshirt already off the bat. I'm not surprised. One of my old roommates gave me that sweatshirt that I'm wearing right there, so there it is. But let's see what was going on National Novel Writing Month, Day 3, 2014. This is the month that produced this book that is not out anywhere. So, yeah, well, I'm interested to see what was going on while I was writing this 6 years ago. NaNo! Oh God. Leslie, you really want me to be nice to this kid? For those of you wondering about the glamorous life of a writer, this is about as real as it gets. So I am participating in NaNoWriMo this year. Hey, I said it Rimo. I usually say Remo, so I'm pretty proud of myself for this. Here, woo! I've got my Nano mug ready to go. And right here, still have this mug. I had coffee out of it just this morning. Nice and fresh. I am in full swing on my word count. I'm about 12,000 words in already. 3 days? Okay. It's only day 3, but my crazy ass, pardon my French, I'm deciding to, I want to try to finish out the draft of Tides of Darkness this month, which is going to be about 84,000 words. That's a lot. That is a lot of words. Did I write all that in that month? I think I did. Wow, and I think that might have been my cap. Right now, my cap is 104,000 words of a book in a month. That just happened in July of 2020. With a book that had no plot, no plan, no nothing. I just was like, this is a fun idea. Let me sit down and write it out and see how far I get. Boom, 100,000 words later. Halfway. Sure. What's next? I've done Nano one time before, and for those of you who do Nano, or have done Nano, or have friends who do Nano, always been self-conscious about my hair, can you tell? Yeah, and it's still so awkward, but the hair regrowth is coming along, so I'm bringing that hairline back. Who talk about it all the time, and you have no idea what they're doing. The goal is 50,000 words. My goal is 84. I really don't know why I am doing this to myself. But I'm at 12. 6 years later, same question. 12,000 words so far. So that's kind of exciting. It's only day 3. It is only day 3, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe not by the time you're watching this. I don't know when I'm gonna upload it. So for those of you who are also participating in that, I did upload it on day 3. No editing with this. You can even just hear me clicking. Remo, I hope you're doing alright out there. It's kind of a stressful... Hope you're doing alright. See, I'm always hoping the best for everybody. Well, kind of a stressful little event. If you've never done it before especially. I'm pretty sure I'm not drinking coffee. If you like caffeine, if you're trying to hype yourself up on some caffeine, what I discovered last night. Okay, my roommate, she's watching this. I didn't get the ingredients. That I am now claiming to be the best drink ever. Take some root beer, preferably Barks because it's the best, and put some French vanilla in it. There you go. You are welcome. Like root beer float in a glass. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to do that. I should have done that for today, but I'm gonna have to do that. I just made a root beer float for you, kind of. Try it out. Not even kidding. It's really good. Okay, root beer float. Still said it. So 1,667 words a day is what the average word count is if you want to complete NaNoWriMo for those 50,000 words. It's even written on the NaNoWriMo facts here on the mug that I am obsessed with. See there, words. I have 2 of these now. The other one's downstairs. I drink it with tea. It's tall and slender. I'll bring it out next time or something. 1,667. So far, I have been averaging 5,000 words a day. So we'll see how that goes, because it's only the beginning of day 3 right now. I've only been awake for an hour. So I don't know. Nano's kind of crazy this year. There seems to be a lot of people participating, a lot of first-timers, a lot of people returning. As per usual. I learned something from doing the first Nano, that 50,000 words in and of itself in 1 month is not that hard. Not that bad. I was literally about to say that just right now. I'm glad that I said it back then. It's really not that bad. And even my friend Rachel, who I mentioned at the beginning of this video, she has said the same thing, that the more she continues, the more she realizes that it's not as bad as it sounds once you actually get started. So go right! Go right! Oh gosh, did I just like turn into Shia LaBeouf for a second there? Like, you can do it! Or whatever really angry video he has, I don't know. However, 50,000 words of the same novel, same characters, same plot, same setting, same whatever, is a lot more difficult. Also truth, depending on how into the story you are. Why? I don't know. But if you have not partaken in NaNoWriMo, and you have friends who do it and you're trying to learn a little bit more, I guess, about what they're trying to do, think of it like this. When you're in high school, college, whatever, and you have essays that are due. Say you have to write a 500 to 700 word essay, and you have a week to do it. And you freak out because you're like, oh my god, 500 to 700 words is so much. My life is over, yada yada. And you wait until the very last minute to bust out a 700 word essay. You put all your time into it kind of sucks, and you're just ready for it to be over. Well, Nano is like 3 of those essays a day. Without the research, really though. Depending, I guess, on what you're writing for the essay and for the book. All of your friends who are participating in NaNoWriMo, just think of it that they're writing 3 essays a day. And that's why their life sucks. Why do we do this to ourselves? I mean, I don't know. That is a good question, though. Why do we do this to ourselves? My sister asked me the same exact question. Why I think this is fun, because it doesn't sound fun. And I'm not surprised my sister asked me that question. It doesn't. She's right. None of this sounds fun. None of this really is fun until it's over. I don't know how I feel about that statement. Mixed emotions. But we'll agree that once it's over, it feels better than when whatever is happening while it's happening. When it's over and you look back at the last 30 days of shenanigans, or the last 6 years, that you just survived and you haven't actually shoved your head through the window like you want to, then it makes everything all worth it. I will also be just as happy if I can say the same thing at the end of this Nano. Because even though the first draft is never good, I mean, you at least have the first draft. And it's definitely a lot easier to edit something than edit nothing. So if you're doing Nano, you're on day 3, keep going. Just keep plugging along. I agree. 15-20 minutes a day to just write and just don't worry about it. Always remember, at least, that I'm shooting for 84,000. So you can think about how crazy I am whenever you are trying to hit your 50,000 word mark. And there's plenty of other people who are going for more than 50. I'm so into the lack of coffee stains on my teeth in this video. 50,000 words. And it's not impossible. But I sit here, I've completed 3 of the 23 chapters that I have planned for the rest of Nano, and yeah, so I've only got, 19 left, and I'm trying not to freak out about that. We will see. Hopefully by the end of the month, my head is still intact because
I guess it is.
Last night, I really wanted to bash it into the keyboard.
Standard.
So yeah, this should be an interesting month. I'm actually quite liking what I'm producing. I'm trying to give myself enough time to...
Quite liking it, bitch. You're sitting here 6 years later with it sitting right next to you, and no one else has read it before, okay? Quite liking it, my ass.
To reread the chapters when it's finished, even though you're not supposed to for NaNo, because it's not about editing, and I don't edit. I just like to make sure that it's at least coherent enough that I will be able to work with it later, because I don't want to write like that.
Excuse me, what did I just say?
Because I don't want to write like that. Because that's what word vomit sounds like when you type it. You just hit all the keys, you try to get all the words. I don't want it to be like that.
Gosh. Okay, well, first of all, yes, that is what word vomit sounds like. Abba, shuda, buddha, haga, tada, ha, or whatever the hell I just said. Second of all, yeah, that's definitely what Angry Andrew looks like when he's hitting some keyboard keys. Like, get out! So, I guess some things have never changed. Oh, man.
I want it to be nice and somewhat legible. Is it obvious that I live in a dream world? So yeah, NaNo's in full swing.
Seriously, some things just never change.
Let's keep this going. If you're doing NaNo, good job. I'm right there with you. We're all a nice, supportive team. My username on NaNo is Andrew J. Stillman, so if you want to add me, feel free. We can be buddies. Happy NaNo, everybody!
Oh, wow, okay, first of all, that got really awkward at the end. I agree with everything else. Andrew J. Stillman is my NaNo name. Still, you can be my friend if you want, still. Even though for as much promotion of NaNo and involvement in NaNo I do, I don't have anything like on my NaNo profile except for the first book I ever did. Because that was the only time I ever, you know what I mean? Like every other time has just been more for fun or just for the excuse of finding a reason to write something. That was interesting. That one was not as awkward for me. Not at all. I don't think that I was anywhere near as awkward as I was on the first video that I just did from last week. It is interesting. I know that or at least I think next week I'm doing 2 videos because they're only like 2 or 3 minutes each or something, and then those ones are actual, I think, more writing advice. But it's interesting for me to think about like where this was at that time. What chapter did I start on? I started on chapter 20, so I was right here in the book. But even some of what I even just read, one of my favorite chapters in this series was written in this month, right here, chapter 21, Internal Treachery. That is one of my favorite chapters in the whole book. I have all of my notes written all over everything. All the things that I wanted to cross out and change. And all of the things that I never shared with anybody. Well, I suppose there's that. Oh, my dog! Do you want to come say hi? Can you come say hello? Will you say hello? Can you say hello? She's the worst. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I had fun, again, revisiting all of this. It is really weird to think about all of the things that I haven't done, I guess, more so than things that I have. That's another reason I was really trying to do these kind of reflection videos. I know a lot of people who are scared to start, just personally, like I mean that on an actual, like I know people in my personal life who, and not even just writing, but over anything. So I wanted to really take this opportunity to hopefully shed some light on that, and for some people to maybe get some hope out of really just that simple statement of getting started somewhere. I look forward to looking back on more videos, especially videos from this channel now in future years. I just hit 100 subscribers, so that was fun for me. It oscillates, it goes up, it goes down, so who knows where I'll be at in 6 years, but I just certainly hope that I just get less awkward, but I don't know because I'm pretty sure I'm still an awkward ass. Thank you for watching. Thanks again to Leslie, Jesse, Liz, Rachel, all the other people that I love and watch all over BookTube. You guys keep me going. It's nice to be part of a community that is steadily building for everybody, so I am enjoying everything that's going on and all of these connections that I'm making. So thank you for letting me introduce myself and be part of that family. So I will see you all on Sunday when, oh my gosh, Sunday I'm crying. I have a video in my vlog and I cried. So NaNo 2020 brought the tears out of me already. So yeah, Sunday I'll be crying watching rugby, okay? So I don't know what happened to me, but I guess you'll have to check out on Sunday to see for yourself. See you then.